Hi guys, welcome to the video. So today I'd like to talk about how choosing the wrong day to weigh yourself can affect your motivation with fat loss. So follow me over here and I'll explain it on my virtual whiteboard. Hello everybody, so you should be able to see me here on my webcam and also my virtual whiteboard, in which I have a scale with the days of the week. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So in this example, the person lost a kilogram or 2.2 pounds over a 7-day period. However, the amount of weight loss or the amount of fat loss is masked by water retention. So I'll explain that in a second. But it's important to understand, again, as I always say, that we're looking for fat loss and not weight loss. So when you look at weight loss, you're measuring your whole body, whereas when you're looking at fat loss, you're looking at the fat loss specifically. And it's very difficult to measure that. The scale measures weight loss. And a really big factor in the scale is that it measures water retention, which can hide your fat loss. Right, so let's get into the example. So this person did really well with their weight loss. They lost a kilogram or 2.2 pounds over a 7-day period. So went from 80 to 79 kilograms or 176 pounds to 173.8. So I'm just going to represent that on the days of the week graph by a line. So most people would assume it would look something like this. So basically going from the 80 down to the 79. However, that's not what usually happens with fat loss, because we're measuring more than just fat, and throughout the week different things change, principally water retention, and that can change for a number of factors, including stress, including salt in your diet, including your menstrual cycle, amongst other things. So the water is going to go up and down day to day, and what you measure is going to include that water change as well. So I'd now like to represent what might really happen over that week. So we'll start on 80, and maybe the weight comes down a bit, and then maybe on Tuesday the person had a salty meal, and by Wednesday it was up quite high again, but then dropped down. Maybe a bit of stress towards Thursday causes it to come up again, and Friday down a bit. Maybe the menstrual cycle kicking in causes it to come up again, and then Saturday comes really down, but some sort of going out on the weekend, alcohol, stress, lack of sleep, lots of carbs and stuff, cause it can go up again. So what we've got here is your weight line, so everything measured in your body, including your water, and it's not linear. But as I said before, the fat loss was a lot more linear. So I'm just going to draw that back on again with orange here. So I said from Monday to Sunday, it went down from 80 to 79. So that orange one is representing the fat loss, which I'm just going to draw on thicker so you can see a bit better. There we go. Actually, even in a different color, let's do it in pink. Is that better? There we go. So what we've got here is the fat loss. So if you weighed yourself on the Sunday, you'll see this 80 kilograms, so the same as on the Monday. We know, as the pink line shows, that you've actually lost a kilogram, so you're 79. However, looking at the weight, not the fat, because you can't measure fat on the scale, you'd think that you hadn't lost weight. So that might affect your motivation. So when people think they haven't lost weight, it kind of puts them in a bad mood, and maybe to make them feel better, make themselves feel better, they eat something. And often this actually sabotages the process, so you actually do put the weight back on. However, if the person had weighed themselves on the Saturday or between Saturday and Sunday here, then the weight would actually be showing as 79, the real sort of fat loss progress. So in this case, it was the water retention on the scale that was showing higher. The actual results were continuing, but just through luck, the day that they measured themselves was when the water retention was higher on the 80, So if we go through the week, sort of on a Friday you'd see a good bit of progress. On between Wednesday and Thursday you would as well. Wednesday and between Friday and Saturday and Thursday and Friday, it was a lot higher. So all I want to do in this video is basically highlight the fact that when weighing yourself, the weight will go up and down, and it's usually water retention changing that does that. Your fat loss progress is happening in the background. You can't measure fat loss. So that's why it's important to use other measurements as well, other than the scale. So using progress photos and measuring your waist and possibly other parts of your body as well to show actual changes in body size. And just, yeah, be aware that, like I said, the fat loss happens in the background and the scale is showing the day-to-day fluctuations. And it's just luck of the draw on what day that you weigh yourself, what number comes up. So you could have been the day before 79, you could have lost a whole kilogram, but just through luck, the next morning you could have put on some water and it could be showing higher and masking the actual progress. So what can we do to try and eliminate this problem with the scale? So we could weigh ourselves every day, however this is quite tedious and like I said, it shows the wrong amount because you don't know whether it's water retention or not, so it could affect your motivation. What I like to do is two scenarios. You could weigh yourself every day, however ignore the result, just write it down and then divide it by 7, so give yourself an average of the whole week. So this would eliminate these peaks and troughs and give you the actual pink line, so it would give you the average basically. So you would see the average weight loss over the week and you wouldn't run into the problem of possibly picking a day where it was higher. Now you could do that, or you could do it a bit simpler by when you weigh yourself on the Sunday, write that result down and then check on Monday and Tuesday as well and take the 3 days, first 3 days of the week and then do an average of that. So like I said, it goes up and down in peaks and troughs, so you're more likely to catch a trough and give yourself a better representation of the weight loss. And just a final point, when you do weigh yourself, make sure it's a consistent time, place and situation. So weigh yourself first thing in the morning after going to the toilet, take your clothes off, weigh yourself naked, and just make sure you're doing that every time just to be consistent. Right, so that's it for today guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, like, share and comment and I'll see you in the next one.